This is Meg Bernard, Potter extraordinaire. Meg, so let's start off by asking you, what is the Open Studio Tour?
The Open Studio Tour is artists of Henderson County that have decided to kind of bring together all of their studios to make a driving tour. So we've got a lot of talent in the county hiding in the hills. And so we've all kind of decided on this weekend we're all going to open up our studios so that visitors can bounce from one place to another and just kind of see the talent that we have, and also perhaps sell a few things while they're at it.
Are there maps available, and where can people get them?
HCOST.org is the best place to go. That's the Henderson County Open Studio Tour, and that's got maps and listings and some different images of what the different artists have to offer. So you can kind of go through it and say, oh, I definitely got to go here and here and here and here.
What type of art do you do?
I do thrown porcelain functional pottery. So my studio is usually pretty messy, but I open it up to other artists. I host them. And so we get to clean the studio, and then I get to have additional beautiful things in my space.
Do you have a website?
I do, MeghanBernardPottery.com, and that's my website and online store.
Where else can people buy your work?
The online store is definitely a place to do it. I'm in the Southern Highlands Craft Guild, so I'm in their 4 galleries, and I do their 2 shows. And I've also got other places, Woolworth Walk in Asheville. I've got a whole listing on my website, but I've got about 20 different galleries that represent me.
Hi, I'm Liz Wiesel, and I'm a Hendersonville artist here at Open Studio.
What type of art do you do?
I do oil paintings and print work, and right now I have a wood engraving and a mezzo print, and a variety of woodblock prints, and then oil paint on a variety of surfaces, but mostly oil on wood.
Well, besides the Open Studio Tour, where can people find and purchase your work?
I am online through Instagram, and then I'm also at Woolworth in Asheville. Woolworth.
All right.
255.
This is Kate Sea Barrett, one of the artists here at Open Studio Tour. Kate, can you tell me a little bit about the type of art you do?
Yeah, it's pen and ink and scratch board and some photography. So, and it's usually on a fairly small scale because it's intricate.
Very intricate, absolutely. Yeah. Where can people find your work online?
I'm on Instagram, and I also have a Tumblr. It's kateseabarrett.tumblr.com. What I'd really like people to know is there's a lot of time spent on each piece. Not
Absolutely.
Necessarily, I mean, the execution, of course, but also, like, I'm sort of a research hound, so, I mean, if it says it's encrypted, it actually is, and there's a key, and, like, I've spent, like, 5 days of research, and so, I mean, I just, every piece, I feel like has a very, like a logbook of,
That's really cool.
depth. So, the encrypted heart, all of it is actually encrypted, and I have a key for it. So if someone buys it, I will print that out for them, and they can try and, like, decode it. But I had to learn 7 different codes in order to make that heart. And there's little, like, sort of secret phrases in it and stuff. So it's pretty intense. And it's all related to, like, emotions that one feels or can potentially feel with your heart. So, yeah.
What type of art do you do?
Well, most lately I've been doing the acrylic pours that you see behind me. They're a lot of fun. It's purely abstract, and I have delved a little into some acrylic painting with a brush, but that's also been abstract. And also I have a couple of watercolors that are also abstract. I'm really digging the abstract lately, but I foresee that it is headed in a direction of sort of abstract landscapes. So that's coming down the pike. I just haven't really worked with that yet, but that's coming.
Do you have a website?
I do have a website. It is seaholscherart.com, and on that website I have not only a store where you can buy my art, but I have a blog that I keep up with about once a month, And I have a gallery with pretty much every artwork I've ever created, and a visual journal section where you can flip through all of my visual journals, every single page, like a book. It's pretty cool. So on the website, or if you find me on Instagram or on YouTube, you can go to my website. I'll probably edit out that question. I'm just not going to ask myself that.
Got it.
Good to see you have an online store.
I have an online store. That is the best place to buy my stuff.
Exclusively found on my
Exclusive, because she.
But I know how to do other people should do it right.
How many years have you participated in the Open Studio Tour?
I think this is my 5th year, and I used to do it with another artist at her house, and then we've rotated. So she was at my place last year, and this year she's back at her house, so we kind of bounce around a bit. But for the last 3 years, we've been in my studio.
This is my 2nd year participating in the Open Studio Tour, Hendersonville.
This is my 2nd year. It's awesome, super fun. I hope to do it again next year.
How does it feel to open your studio to the public?
It's great. I get a lot of neighbors that are like, oh, I had no idea this was what was going on back here. We see your lights on all the time, but we don't know what's going on. It's great. It forces me to deep clean my studio, which as a potter is kind of necessary. It's a health issue after a while, so it's nice to be able to kind of open it up and, you know, reorganize everything, and also get some amazing work on the walls as well.
And what made you decide to invite your artist friends to share in this space?
It's a lot more fun to host other people. I've done this show by myself, and it's me sitting in my studio waiting for people to show up. But when you've got, you know, a total of 4, we get more traffic because they invite their friends and I invite my friends. There's just more traffic, as well as just being able to kind of hang out with other artists. We tend to work solo a lot, so it's nice to kind of break from that and get opinions from different medium and different artists about different work.
What is the thing you look forward to most during this event each year?
What is the thing I look forward to most? I love seeing everybody else's work. I get a lot of people like, oh, what's the tour like? And I don't know because I never go to it because I'm always in it. So it's really nice to have other people bring their work to me and just see how they display it. And my space looks totally different when you've got, you know, different artists on the walls.
The thing I look forward to most about this show is hanging out with a bunch of rad art ladies all in the same building, where we usually work independently and you don't have a lot of time to hang out with your making community. This really allows us to get a chance to hang out and share ideas.
What's the thing you look forward to most about the Open Studio Tour?
I really love hanging out with the awesome 4 ladies that I'm hanging out with, 3, myself included, 4. That's the best. And then also just talking to people about art in general. I mean, of course, you know, I end up talking about my stuff, which is always a little daunting, but it's great still to have people interested and, you know, just wanting to, like, discuss it.
I have really enjoyed hanging out with my artist buddies. It's been really a great time so far this weekend. And I also have just looked forward to the chance of getting my name out there in the community and having people see my work in person, all in one spot.
And is there anything else you'd like everyone to know?
No. I don't think so. I feel like they should come and look and find out for themselves.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Anything else you want people to know regarding this event?
It's great, and I think that I've heard that our area is biggest in the southeast or something. That like 35 studios. If you didn't come this year, you need to come next year.
It's been awesome spending time with you during Open Studio Tour. I enjoyed sharing a space with you and seeing your work and hearing you talk about it with other people.
Ditto.
Yeah,
Me
all
too.
right. Well, thank you for taking some time for this video.
Sure.
What I like about the Open Studio Tour primarily is that it is the epitome of buying local. If you've got Christmas presents you need bought, this is a great way of doing that because all of the proceeds go right into the artist's pocket. And it's just a really good way of supporting your community as well as your art community.
All right, thanks so much. And thank you for allowing us to come and share your space with you this year.
My pleasure.